Hello everyone, welcome to Stock Phoenix, myself Prabhu Selvaraj. So how are you guys doing? In this video, I'm going to discuss in detail about the SP indicator. Now we recently launched the indicator. It's been a great success and many students are able to make a good amount of profits with this indicator. This video is going to be a bit lengthy one because I'm going to discuss end to end how you can use the indicator, how to get access, how to make a decent amount of returns in intraday. Usually we don't give too much of importance for intraday. For the first time, for the benefit of our students, we're doing this. So without wasting much time, we'll go back to the presentation and see what we have to offer in this indicator. I have a small presentation prepared for all of you guys. And now let's go to the presentation. Now this is all about a Phoenix indicator. It's an indicator which has been designed by Stock Phoenix team. And as I said, it's gonna be a little bit of lengthy video because I want to explain everything about it. I'll not take much time about this indicator. It's designed on TradingView for the benefit of our students. It helps you to do a data analysis, visualization, and it gives you a important signals and alerts instantly. It helps you to make your trade automated. It helps you to trade your take an important improved decision, and also helps in doing back testing as well. Now let's leave about this quickly. We'll go back to the indicator and we'll try to understand. Now let me go to the system and give you a direct technicals information. This indicator has been designed by Stock Phoenix with the help of existing available indicators. We have taken multiple combination of alerts, and with one specific vendor we worked upon this and we have designed this and we have launched this. I'm not telling this is the best indicator in industry. I'm not telling it's the number one indicator. It is also on the indicator which works good in the market. Now this indicator, most people says indicator will work automatically, give you buy and sell signal. We have not designed that. We designed in such a way that you should have some amount of knowledge in stock market and your manual intervention is required to use this indicator. Now this indicator has been designed keeping in a view to work in free TradingView version as well. So you need not to have a paid TradingView version. It works even in a free TradingView platform. Now for this indicator, once you get the indicator from my team or from our company, I will tell you how to get the indicator by end of this session. Once you get the indicator, just go to indicator sections. You can find SP Intraday. Just click on that. Indicator will get automatically added into your system. Okay, it's not SP Intraday, it is SP Indicator. Okay, it's SP Indicator. So once you add this indicator, it will come like this on your screen. It takes a few seconds to load it. Once it is loaded, it comes like this. Now what exactly is, I'll explain you one by one. Now the main features are this L and S. What does it mean? It simply means that it gives you an alert on the long side trend is getting changed, or when the trend is getting changed for short side, this alert will come. That is S as well as L, long. Now without this PPT, I'll explain one by one, and maybe we can go to this PPT at the later stage. So once that is done, right? So you have to go and do some settings change. Now there's something called as here trend line 1 and trend line 2. Two things are there. One is background color, one is bar color. These all things are there. I'll explain you one by one what are the features of these indicators. Now first and foremost, you can add indicate background color also. It is the one more way of doing an what do you say, identification of trend in the market, right? Now this indicator works on 5 minutes time frame only. Of course it works on higher time frame, but for the scalping method we have to use for 5 minutes time frame. With the change time frame into 5 minutes, it looks something like this. Once it gets loaded, it looks something like this. Okay, so a background color simply indicates that you can continue to stay on long when the background is in a green color. Avoid shorting. Continue to stay on short when the market is in background is red color. Avoid taking long entries. That's a one important indication about this background color, a visual representation to make your informed decisions. Now let me go back to settings. I'll disable this background color. There's trend line 1 and trend line 2. Two trend lines are there. Let me explain you with trend line 1 first. Now this is a table. I'll explain the table later. So as of now, I'll disable the table as well. Okay. So now once you enable this, you get some kind of a dotted lines here. Okay. These are acted as a stop loss for your entries. That is the actual stop loss defined by the system for your long entry. Okay. So it is called the trailing stop loss. It's keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. The small dots. Next thing is first and foremost logic. Whenever you are trying to go for longer trend, this has to be above this black line only, which is trend line 1. Okay, we should go long trade only above this. Initiate your short trades only when you see candlestick pattern below this. Okay, 1. Second entry is, okay, that is one part. And you have a long entry here. What is long? Long means that the trend is getting changed. And when the long is generated, this first candle you can ignore. Okay. After ignoring the first candle, second candle, you can make an entry for a long entry and you keep on riding this trend. Of course, it's by end of the session for 3 o'clock, you can ignore the trade. Next day, this is what is RE. RE means it's a retracement entry. So for example, this is a quite a big amount of uptrend. Now you cannot miss the long signal and wait for a further long signal to get one more. So because you miss this entry, so what we have designed in system is whenever the stocks comes back to the downside level, but the stock is still on an uptrend, we generate a re-entry which is called as retracement entry. Now this retracement entry helps you to capture the trend. So if you miss the long trade, you can next catch a retracement entry or maybe one more retracement entry. Don't take all retracements. It is also working for a scalpers. Now this indicator we have designed with the system knowledge, with the coding. But of course, human AI intelligence is required to design multiple strategies out of this one strategy. You can design a strategy on your own that I will do an entry on every retracement and I'll book 5 points of profit. So design your own strategy, nothing wrong in that. Now once you have a retracement entry, now this retracement entry gave you a profit. This retracement entry gave you a profit or trailing stop loss. This retracement entry on, it is giving you a complete amount of good amount of uptrend. So right from this zone, 22,575, 975, close to 400 points of rally, what you have got it. And again, we are not trying to capture the entire rally. All we need is 10 points in options. That's all we are expecting to catch out this indicator. Okay. Now, I guess you understood what is meaning by first entry, what is re-entry. Now let me add the one more trend line indicator, which is trend line 2. If I add this, now whenever the stocks comes for a retracement, this was a stop loss hit over here, but system did not generate any sell signal. Whenever the stocks comes back to this support zone, one more entry can be made for a longer side. Similarly, it comes for short side as well. So when it goes back, comes down, hits this zone, make a one more long entry. You can ride the trend. Now, whenever the stock is trading on this kind of a range, it is completely a range bound market. You have to avoid trading on those days. See, because we are doing in a 5 minutes time frame, you'll be able to get the trend very easily on this time frame. Right? This is a completely a muted market. If you see the morning 10 o'clock itself, one candle happened, one long happened. Then the candles are happening around these trend line 192. When it is close by, hugging each other on the trend line, because a hugging trend, those days you have to avoid. So after going for a muted trend, if the stock is or Nifty is about to give a breakout, it gives you a retracement entry you can catch these retracement entries. So point number one, you have to avoid when the market is muted. Of course, we expect market today also market was quite muted. And when you see this candles are hugging one green, one red, one green, one red, literally you have to avoid. If your stop loss get hit, 1, 2 stop loss, you have to come out of the trade. You should not be trading for the rest of the day on that particular, once again for the particular Nifty. Okay, now that is one. And second thing is, next second option is we also have one more indicator called as bar color. So what is this bar color? When you enable this, this gives you a indication that the current existing trend is on a very, very strong note. For example, we have a green here, then turned into a aqua blue, which means that the trend is getting stronger. Of course, this one went down, then again trend got picked up on green, then aqua blue. When you see this aqua blue back to back, that gives us a confirmation that the trend is expected to be on a same direction. The lot of buying volume is coming into the picture, then you have to stay on a long side. Now similarly, the red candle will be normal sell. When the sell color turns into a dark red color, which means that there is buying pressure coming in the market, selling pressure coming in the market, you have to stay on the sell side. Because we are trading on 5 minutes time frame, the trades are going to be a very quick, returns also be going to be very quick, stop loss is expected to be very small, because when this market is turning back, you'll be exiting the trade with a minimal stop loss because you're trading on a lower time frame, but you have to bit faster enough. Okay, now second thing is, now I explained trend line 1. So when the black line is very, very important, when it's above black line, it is an uptrend. It is below black line, the trend is on a downtrend. And above black line also, it goes up, comes back, it hits this trend line 1. You can make in one more beautiful entry. These are re-entries as per this trend line 1 concept. However, if you feel it is too much of confusion for you guys, you can even remove the trend line 2 and keep automated signal on re-entry to make your re-entry. So it's clear, this gives you very clear picture how to stay on the trend. So if example this particularly, it was keep on giving retracement entries, it has moved up to 500 points, but again all we need is only 10 points in a day. For example, previous day also, here if you could see, there's a decent amount of sell. You can miss this sell. Now one more concept to be kept in mind is, whenever a signal gets generated, if you see quite a big candle in the market, avoid entries, because the momentum of sell would have been gone. Then the stock went for a muted mode and a consolidation, then we got a retracement entry, then it has fallen. So if you miss this once main signal because of higher candle, look for a first retracement entry, don't go for second and third retracement entries. On the other side, if you could see here, it was a beautiful long signal. Then if you could have missed this, so long signal came on this candle, then same time we also got a retracement entry, it's a double confirmation. When you get double confirmation, when you see this beautiful dark aqua blue candles, it's a beautiful trend of 22,080 to 22,400, again close to 300 points of move. All we need is only 10 points of move to make our daily targets. It's a pretty simple and straightforward. So now, after said that, I'll put this points over here. Pause this video, read the points. It will clearly explain whatever I explained now. Plus, I request you guys to pause the video, read this one by one. Then only you'll get to understand what I have missed it. It is mentioned over here. Secondly, a second point is, now when do we take a, for example, the black line is here, and we have already told that don't make an entry on the long side when the candle is long coming on the downside of this market. That is agreed. But when the candle formation happens greater than 100 points from this line, which means that the line is trading at around 22,200. This is 22,040. So almost 160 points is the difference between this line and this line, close to 120 and 30 points. Now you can make an entry in these counters provided when there is greater than 100 points of move from this our black line towards candle. Now that is a good entry to go for a long. You need to avoid when the long comes in these sides. We have to completely avoid. To show an example of that side, okay, not this. This is a muted and retracement, and okay, here you can avoid. It is very close by long, right? So let me show some example. Okay, this also, okay, this is again about this. You can also avoid that, and let me show some examples also. It will be easy for you guys to understand. Yeah, similar time, don't go for a short when it is above this line, but you can go for a short if signal comes for 100 points above this line. If you get sell signal, it is well and valid. Reason being, when the market is in below this, it's generally downtrend. When the market goes completely downtrend, when it takes a reversal, we do not want to wait till it crosses this black line, then take a long trend. The momentum would have been gone. Considering that, we have given a fixed points of 100 points so that there's an ample amount of gap between here. A zone of muted will not happen here. On this reversal, it will go back to the above the red line, black line, and above the black line, of course, we will get automatically long will get generated. And sometimes you may get a retracement entry without getting a long signal also. That is also a valid. Let me show you if I could get something like that. Okay, for example, this particular day on 23rd, there was no long entry, a retracement entry was triggered because long was triggered previous day. So if you look at the market today, the long entry was not triggered. So sometimes when you get a retracement entry without long signal, it is also a valid retracement entry. That is one point which I want to highlight it. Let me go back and check what does mean then. So trend line above the market, long side, never plan for a short side. If candle is below trend line and take a long trade, if the current market price should be far at least 100 points away from the trend line. If the candle is below trend line, then short side, never plan long trade. Same thing with the 100 points. Signal line, entry, long, short accordingly, convert the same into CEPE. So what exactly it means that whenever you get a long signal or retracement entry, you need not trade in futures. You convert this into options. Okay, convert into options, and you can take your option trades with the premium of ATM, one lot close to premium 100 rupees you can plan. Okay, now I'll explain all those things, entry, risk management, shortly. Okay, and next thing is sometimes we may get re-entry signal before signals. That also can be considered if the trend is supporting that same direction. If the candles are above the trend line, signals after entering the position, hold the position till you get the reversal signal. 3 minutes chart for profit booking. So what does it means that when you're going for extreme long trend, okay, something like this sort, you're getting long, very much long. So you would have got a beautiful profits from here to here. And you don't want to miss a big profits on this big downfall because we're trading in options, premium may drop quickly. In such instances, what we say is convert the time frame into 3 minutes time frame and catch the early sell signal. To exit your trades. It gives you sell on top of the trend because it's on a lower time frame. First, the buy or sell will come in lower time frame only, but entry have to be taken only on 15 minutes time frame. Don't go, not 15, 5 minutes, don't go below 5 minutes. Next is color change. I said it is aqua blue will get changed. Entry will be for 5 minutes time frame only. Exit can be 3 minutes depending upon, you can do a trailing stop loss. Target should be small and consistent profit. Don't keep too much big target. So what exactly we plan here is you take a premium of 100 rupees, keep the stop loss, keep the target as just 20 points, keep SL of 10 points, which means that if you take 100 rupees one lot, right? If you take 100 rupees as a premium as one lot, and you'll be maybe you can even take 4 lots, right? 4 lots is 100. your investment will be 10,000 rupees. Target for 120 as a target, yeah, you will get 2,000 rupees, and stop loss as 190 rupees, where you will lose a risk of 1,000 rupees. So your maximum risk you have to keep in a trade is only 1,000 rupees. So you can even trade with a very minimal capital. You might have seen a lot of people are trading with low capital, and they're able to make 5,000, 6,000 profits with every day consistently with the help of the indicator. Okay, one. Next point is profit will be booked. Avoid trading for the day. If you get 2,000 rupees per day, stop it. Don't do. When there's a gap up, gap down, avoid trading when the stop loss levels are too far. Then there's a huge gap up, gap down, avoid for the first long and short trades. When signals are not clear, avoid trading in sideways market. When signals are back to back after two stop loss hit, avoid trading for the day. As I said, two stop loss, 2k is your risk, 2k would be your profits on every entry. What 1,000 is risk. So you can take two trades in a day. In the two trades, when you get signals back to back, it itself confirms that the market is going on a muted trend. Avoid trading for the day. So you're going to do with a small investment of 10,000 rupees only. People who use 30-40k in a day, we are trying to take a trade with just 10,000 rupees. And if you get two such trades in a day, or if you trail stop loss like this, easily 3-4k can be minted with this small capital only. That's the beauty of this indicator. Okay, next point, next what we have. Okay, now wait for the clear signal as per the above references. And sometimes what happens, because it stems, sometimes you may see a scenario where the re-entry will appear, then it may disappear sometimes. When the candle is going on a good green, it says re-entry after hitting this low. When the candle comes back to break this low, this will get disappear. But when the candle formation completes, if it go to next candle, this will never disappear. So that's why we say current candle you can ignore. It's a 5 minutes time frame. When the signals get confirmation, then you can enter into a second candle. Okay, that is one more point you have to keep it in mind, because it's designed like that. Okay, maintain strict stop loss 12 to 15 points. So if you take a premium of 100 rupees, your 90 would be a stop loss. Keep target of 120, and the important point is you have to keep a trailing stop loss. Very important. So there's no tool available for nowadays to click trailing stop loss in terminal. But yes, we are planning to design a tool which will be implemented if we become successful on this, where if you enter 100 rupees, system will put a stop loss at 90, target as 120. It will automatically try. Now some brokers are enabling this option. Earlier we had it, in between they removed it. Now again they're adding it. If you get that, now you can make this entry at 100 rupees premium ATM, and stop loss as 90 or 85, maximum 1,500 rupees stop loss. Then keep target as 120. Then trailing stop loss, you will not lose money. Okay, when target reaches, book when market moves up 10 points, trail your stop loss plus cost 2 points to cover your brokerage and taxes. When target reaches, book profit, wait for next signal. When you make a profit for the day, it's highly recommended to avoid trading further for the day. Maintain same number of lot size, do not increase. At least make 30-40,000 rupees consistently. Take out all your capital, take 50% of profits, start again with 25,000 rupees capital with the profits from the market. Then you can increase the lots to 2 lots and 4 lots, 6 lots, 8 lots, 10 lots. You can increase on slow by slow when the profit increases. Initially starting, do not start with 10 lot, 20 or 30 lots. There are risk of ending losing money, because it's not completely automated. You are the one who's taking decision whether to make an entry or not. Okay, money management, I said 10,000 rupees, risk of 1,000 rupees. Reduce 50% lot size on expiry date to avoid risk. Do not stick with direction, trade along with the chart signals. On average, 2-3 trades even after stop loss hits is possible to make a desired amount of profits. It will work. Okay, it will work. Now, a couple of things which I wanted to further highlight to you guys is, one way of trading this is you can automatically get a signals for trading. Number two is, if you are following your own trading method, what I'm trying to say is, if you're following a Fibo or a moving average method, or a stop loss reverse method, or a swing trading low reverse method, or support resistance trading method. So when you see any stock, as of now we enable it for all stocks as well. When you see any stock which is expected to go long, you're expecting the stock to go long, that time come back and put that indicator in our system. For example, if you're trying to go long on Adani, right, then system says like this, you should avoid trading long on Adani because the system trend itself is short. Now here this short is valid because we are more than a quite amount of candles above this, and this is, you have to this is a good short signal. You're planning for long trades, book your long and stay short, right? If it breaks this, further big amount of short is expected, right? And coming back to stop loss, the entry candle, the signal candle have to be as low as possible. This signal candle low itself will be considered as a stop loss. It is very, very tiny stop loss. On breaking this, the long will trigger something like this. Still, you could have got a decent amount of move. This 135 to close to 145, 10 points of move in this particular stock, right? So it works even in stocks as well. On top of it, we have one more feature called as tables. So what happens when you put on tables? It gives you a trend of the stock automatically on 15 minutes time frame. What is the trend in these stocks? The major stocks in market which has a potential to move the market, it comes over here. Now today's HDFC trend was 15 minutes was a quite bullish. Okay, if you had HDFC Bank, see, it has witnessed a beautiful bullish. Today, you could have made ample amount of profits in HDFC, right? Now, if you want to change this stock, we have given you option, go to inputs and change whatever stock you want to change, right? We even have an option to that as well. So Nifty were closed in red, Bank Nifty closed in green. 15 minutes trend was a Nifty was a downtrend, Bank Nifty was an uptrend. This works in all instruments, but we are specifically designed to work in Nifty on a best possible ways. Bank Nifty was a bullish, Nifty was a quite bearish by end of the day on a 15 minutes time frame. It also shows you, as I said, you can change whatever script you want for your own references. Click on script name and change the script whatever you want. That's one part. On top of it, if you guys feel that, sir, I cannot watch the entire signals for the entire day, do you have an automation? Yes, we do have an automation of similar sort. Just click on this and click on add alert on SP indicator. Okay, add alerts on SP indicator and click on once per bar or only once, right? If it gives multiple signals, you can add once per bar, or you can see alert will trigger every time the condition is met, or you have only once, you can put once, you can click once per bar. And long, if you want only the long signals, click on long. If you want short signal, click on short. If you want retracement signals, you can put as retracement signals. You can put whatever alert you want. And we're also planning to add one more overall indicator which gives you long, short and re-entry everything, because in free trading you can add only one alert. Okay, right? Then next is, once you click on this, click on notifications, add your webbook URL. So what is webbook URL? Go to your TradingView platform, go to StockPhoenix bot /start. When you start it, you get a unique URL link. This unique URL link is unique for you, and copy paste that link over here and click on create. So whenever alert get generated, automatically it alert will come to your bot instantly, and you can check the alert in the live market and you can take a decision instantly. That option also we have enabled for everyone. Okay, next feature is, I said, entries after signal candle, and if you keep on getting retracement signals, you can keep on holding your trades. And second option is, for example, if you're trading, example, I had today one particular stock, right, M&M Mahindra and Mahindra. I had a today indication that today I would be getting into a, not this, I think it's Mahindra and Mahindra Finance. No, it's M&M itself. I should check in daily chart. Not this. I had one more today. Is it Mahindra Finance? Yeah, this particular one, right? Now this particular one, now let me switch to this indicator, and I have planned to go for long on this counter on breaking 38.2. When you have something strategy like this, then go back to check in the indicator what's happening in this counter, right? For another example, now one more is Motherson Sumi. Okay, this particular stock I have shared with everyone in the Telegram, stating that this is a good candidate for going a long trade, right? Okay, this candidate is good for long trades. Over and above this 135.95 is a resistance zone. Breaking this, the stock will give you a beautiful up move. So now once you have such kind of a strategy in it, then you go back and switch to this time frame or a indicated time frame 5 minutes. Then you can start making your decisions over here. It helps you to stay on long. Now this is again a muted trend. You should have avoided this over to make any entry because the trend is not proper. So it gives you a multiple ways. Number one, a proper entry and exits based on this automated signal. Second, when you have a proper strategy or when you have entered into any stock, you can use this indicator to maximize your profits and trail your profits. And number three, when you decided to go long on any position or start short on any position, then again check on this indicator. It gives a double confirmation. The trend is long, you can go long, or trend is short, avoid going long on this particular stock. It gives you multiple ways to make use of this indicator. Second thing is, how do we get this indicator? Now this indicator is given, it can be accessed to free TradingView for all the students who are following us. You can reach us on this Telegram ID. Okay, I'll be putting in the description as well. Reach this Telegram ID and we will help you to get the access to indicator. Of course, certain conditions are there. It is given to the students. And for the Stockfonics mentorship students, reach the tech support team. They will enable access for you, right? And the next step, what we are planning is, we also plan to do a further automation. What is it? It is mean that the minute I get this long signal or retracement signal, because it is on 5 minutes time frame, I have to go back to terminal, pick up the ATM strike price, which is 100 rupees. See, I'm telling 100. It need not 100. You can start with 50 rupees. We told 100, but I usually pick up the trade with 50 rupees strike price, with 40 as my stop loss, with 60 as my target. 10 points here, 10 points there. I get most of times profits, right? When this re-entry comes, I have to go back terminal, search for a particular strike price and add into the terminal. Then again put targets, put stop loss, put trailing stop loss. This is all hangama I have to do. By that time the momentum would have been lost. So plan to design a system which will, the moment it comes you get re-entry, you just click on go and start. When you do this, system will do rest all work automatically on your terminal, that it will put 10 points, 20 points of target, 10 points of stop loss with 1:1 as a ratio. With 1 point goes up, SL will be moved to 1 point, basically TSL. So we plan to even implement this in the coming days into a new platform, or we'll try to bring in a bot. So it is still under long discussion way to go. But what are features we get implemented, it will be given to our students as well as who have access to this particular indicator. And yeah, this indicator comes with a little bit of small cost. If you could reach my team, they'll explain what is the cost for it. And it is not given for subscription to anyone. Even though if you pay 10,000 rupees to us, it's not given to subscription. It is specifically designed for our Stockfonics students. You should have a proper understanding of market. How do you take a trend? How do you decide the trend? All those things have to be there. And you can also go back to check the same stocks on a 15 minutes time frame. Inside 15 minutes, you get a better trend. So you get a trend on a longer perspective. Okay, let me switch off this, right? Let me switch off tables. Okay. Okay, so once what I was telling, okay, so once it is done, you can also check in 15 minutes time frame to see the bigger trend. So a strong trend is very strong, you can hold on, again it's become muted trend, you can exit. So there's a many advantages are there. Now what all I explained, it is just a part of this indicator. It gives you I think I've explained all the options what is available here. Background color, add trend line, you can add median line as well. It goes along with the trend. And up arrow, down arrow, you can disable retracement entries if you want, you can add retracement entries, you can add tables if you want. And visibility, you can change whatever visibilities you want. And you can have inputs. Inputs, you need not change anything, it will automatically it takes whatever is available there, nothing changes until you want to change these stocks for your selection. So after having said that, it's a pretty decent explanation is what I've given about this indicator. I think this indicator you clarified all the doubts whatever you have in terms of indicator. Second thing is so I'll mention these contact details in my description. Please follow our channel, and you have to be on touch in the channel so that we give you a further updates about this indicator. And once the updation has been come on this, today we release one more version of small update in the channel, and we have told people that please delete the indicator. Let me show that when you get a new update from our side, right, all you have to do is go back to the indicator, delete the indicator, save the chart, and refresh chart once. After refreshing, again add back indicator. Okay, again add the indicator back from the invite only script. You will be able to get the new updated features automatically into your system. That's what you're supposed to do. And change what are settings, default you want to change it. And please do share your feedback and comments in the section, in the description of this video. I'll share all the contact details, and whatever comments, doubts you have, please drop into the comment section. I'll be answering all those things without fail as early as possible. I think this video is sufficient to know the importance of SP indicator, how to use SP indicator. Then see you all in the next video, where when I come with a solid proof of automation. Okay, when I come with solid proof of automation, I would be doing one more video where I will show you how can you automate this system and make your trades more perfect. That's all I have in this video. See you all in the next one more learning video from StockPhoenix. Till then, stay tuned with us, and don't forget to follow us on YouTube as well as our Telegram channel, where I give regular updates and give you a lot of things learning for absolutely free. Thank you.